Hey there guys, I'm back to another video. Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS4 recently got a remaster upgrade for the PlayStation 5. Only available through Miles Morales' Ultimate Edition, the remaster comes packaged in as a voucher code. Once redeemed, you're able to experience the remaster with all of its visual upgrades and fully see the new Peter Parker model in action. After playing through this game once again on the PlayStation 5, how good are the visual bumps? The story and gameplay is still the same from the PS4 version. If you want to know my full spoiler thoughts on the story, you can check out the retrospective video I did recently celebrating the game's 2-year anniversary. The prominent difference for this remaster is the graphics and visuals. Off the bat, you can tell the visuals have been enhanced for the PlayStation 5. Added shadows and lighting effects to make this game look more realistic. Just like the Miles Morales game, you get the option between fidelity and performance mode. Fidelity mode is all about enhancing the visuals to give you the best looking graphics at 30 frames per second, including ray tracing and enhanced lighting. Performance mode focuses on a 60 frames per second experience at slightly lower visuals. No ray tracing or enhanced lighting for performance mode, but you do get the highest frames possible for Marvel's Spider-Man. Playing through this game once again, but on performance mode, it's amazing watching this game move at 60 frames per second. The higher frames makes this game really stand out from the original, and the improved visuals are still noticeable. Insomniac Games put a lot of effort into remastering this game for the next generation, and I greatly appreciate their work here. In addition, the load times for this game are super fast now. Just booting the game up, you're instantly taken to the main menu to begin your journey as Spider-Man once again. Marvel's Spider-Man is now the best looking it can be on this new hardware. The new Peter Parker model takes the stage as its reveal left many fans questioning Insomniac's decision. If you read up on the PlayStation blog article, the devs decided to recast the face of Peter Parker to better capture Yuri Lowenthal's performance for the remaster. Initial reactions sparked angry Spider-Man fans to go wild on Twitter, not really happy with this change to make this version of Peter look nothing like the original, and much younger too. My initial reaction wasn't all that positive either. Just like most fans on Twitter, I was shocked by how different this version of Peter looked compared to the original. Granted, I wasn't a huge fan of the original look Peter had for Marvel's Spider-Man, but slowly grew accustomed to him when I finally played the game. I didn't hate this decision personally, since I can see how much better the new face captured Yuri's performance from this one clip. Also, I know Insomniac Games isn't dumb enough to make a big change like this without a concrete decision. Since many fans experience a full story with this version of Peter, it feels like to them that their version of Peter Parker is getting recasted for a reason that they can't fully get behind. The backlash became so bad, the creative director at Insomniac Games, Brian Intar, I hope I said that right, came out with a statement about the new model. Brian admitted it took him a while to get used to this version of Peter, but knew this decision had to be made. In order to better capture Yuri's performance, this decision was not made lightly, and hoped fans would understand that this was the best for the future of the franchise. Now that I fully played Marvel's Spider-Man Remaster, what do I think of the new Peter Parker model? It looks pretty good. I can notice the very subtle facial movements in the new model that wasn't there previously. When I started the Miles Morales game, I was already somewhat used to this new look for Peter Parker. This might be a controversial statement, but Peter Parker is just another white boy. Ben Jordan being the new face model honestly fits as an older version of Peter Parker. Once you finally see this face in context with the rest of the cast of characters, it does work. I did say in my Medium article he does look younger than Miles being side by side, but seeing them together in cutscenes, the new face model doesn't look as jarring as I initially thought. Obviously, some people will still gravitate to the original Peter Parker model, but this new model is here to stay as he's already being used in the Miles Morales game and probably for the foreseeable future of Insomniac's Spider-Man. Overall, I'm content with the new Peter Parker model. It still takes on the look of Peter Parker while capturing Yuri's performance better for the next generation hardware. In conclusion, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered is a phenomenal enhancement of the original PS4 title, boosting the visuals to the standard of the PS5 while adding the option of a 60 frames per second experience is awesome. Insomniac Games truly went above and beyond to upgrade this game for the new gen hardware. The new Peter Parker model does capture Yuri's performance better while fitting this older version of the character. I only recommend picking this remaster up if you want to experience this game once again at a higher frame frame rate with better visuals, and or you want to see this new Peter Parker model in action. Or if you never played Marvel Spider-Man, this is for sure the definitive way to play it. I had a blast playing this game once again, this time at 60 frames per second and a new Peter Parker model to boot. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, you can subscribe and put new videos up on Saturdays. You can follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Try to put updates on my future videos. If you guys want to check out my podcast, the Travis and Damien podcast, over at anchor.fm/Travis Damien podcast. We talk about games, movies, and anime every other week. And yeah, I think that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching this video once again. I'll see you guys next time with more videos.